I'm just saying, anything's possible. It's more important than ever. We cannot afford to mess up. And yes, I said mess up and not slip up, because I do not want history to reenact itself. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Waffler Talks Football, and today we're doing a matchday preview on Liverpool versus Burnley FC at Anfield. It's going to be a very exciting game because normally people class Burnley as our banana skin team, like the team we always kind of mess up against or drop points against. But I have a good feeling this season. I think that we will comfortably beat Burnley. Let's get straight into the game and let's see exactly what Liverpool are dealing with. Obviously coming off that horrible 3-1 defeat to Arsenal at the Emirates, which kind of shattered almost our title contention. Now I say shattered because I don't really want to be optimistic, because if we do end up winning the title, I want to be like extra happy. If I'm getting really confident right now, we're going to maybe mess up, or City will end up winning all their games, and then it's going to be it's going to be horrible. It's going to be like a complete heartbreak for me, and I don't want that to happen at all. So I'm going in with a pessimistic view that we're not going to win the league, but I'm going in with the optimistic view that we will beat Burnley on the weekend. So Burnley, let's talk about Burnley sitting comfortably at 19th in the table. There's a massive chance that they're going to go down. They've lost 3 games in their last 5 and drawn 2. So they've not actually won a game in the last 5 games. The last game being a draw against Fulham, 2-2. So it's a tough game for Burnley as well, coming to literally the league leaders in Liverpool. Liverpool obviously have lost 1 game in their last 5, and that was the latest one being Arsenal, 3-1 at the Emirates. But we're comfortably or uncomfortably sitting in first place in the Premier League, with City breathing down our necks and Arsenal also breathing down our necks. So it isn't very comfortable for us, but we have to keep the pressure on. We have to beat Burnley, and we have to make a statement that we have bounced back from that defeat at Arsenal. It was just a blip. Obviously, with how things went at Arsenal, it was very unlike Liverpool, the whole Virgil van Dijk and Alisson mix-up, and then Alisson getting beaten very easily, for the 3rd goal. So I do think it was genuinely just a blip for Liverpool. But let's hope that's the case. With some injury news for the game, Thiago Alcantara, who played literally 5 minutes for the Reds against Arsenal, is now injured again. Klopp did say it was a muscle injury. It's not as serious as obviously previous injuries. He will be back, but we just don't know when. Szoboszlai is also a doubt for the game. I don't think he's going to return, but he could potentially return for the Carabao Cup final against Chelsea. Mo Salah's still out. Hopefully he returns next week. He won't be fit for Burnley. Kostas Tsimikas could maybe make the bench. Conor Bradley, unfortunately, obviously with the passing of his father, still is unavailable for the Reds. Also, Ibrahima Konate, obviously with the red card at Arsenal, 2 yellow cards of course, is suspended for 1 game. So not even for Liverpool against Burnley. So coming to the head-to-head, Liverpool have won 8 of their last games against Burnley and have won 4 on the bounce without conceding any in their last 4 meetings. But Burnley did end our 68-game unbeaten run at Anfield in 2021 when they beat us 1-0. So anything can happen in the Premier League. It's just how football works. Whoever plays better on the day, might not necessarily win if you don't finish your chances. And Burnley are that team who can definitely turn up to Anfield. The keeper can have the game of his career and they could end up nicking it 1-0 or something like that. But fingers crossed that doesnn't happen. Burnley have also opened the scoring in 4 of their 6 most recent games at Anfield. So don't be surprised if Burnley do end up scoring 1 goal and we have to chase the game, and we might end up comfortably beating them like 4-5-1. But generally speaking, they can score. They're not a team that's just going to be rolled over. Even though they're 19th in the league, they're no walk in the park. No Premier League team is a walk in the park. So Liverpool have gone 23 games unbeaten at Anfield. So we're unlikely to lose, but you never know, as I said. And also, Darwin Núñez has got the record high 73 shots in the Premier League. So if he starts scoring, let's be honest, like, he's going to be incredible. But he just needs that confidence, needs to just bag those goals. And he has to start, because we don't lose when Darwin Núñez starts. I don't think we've lost a game when Darwin Núñez has started. And he is a fantastic player. He's obviously an absolute nightmare for defenders, but he just struggles with scoring. But hopefully he starts, and hopefully he scores against Burnley. Big Verge could make his 250th Premier League appearance against Burnley. That'll be something amazing to achieve for the Dutchman. What a player he is, and hopefully he can bounce back from that horrible performance against Arsenal. Despite Burnley being 19th, 8 of their 13 points this season have been away from home. So they do prefer playing away from home based on stats. I'm just saying, anything's possible. It's going to be a tough game. We all know that. But I can confidently say that I think Liverpool will pass this test and they will finish the weekend top of the table. We just need to go into every single game as if they're cup finals now. It's more important than ever. We cannot afford to mess up. And yes, I said mess up and not slip up, because I do not want history to reenact itself. So, what do I think will be the score for Liverpool versus Burnley? I think comfortably we're going to beat Burnley 4-0 at Anfield. Hopefully everyone's on top of their game. Obviously no more Salah, no Szoboszlai, no Ibu, no Thiago, no Costas. Endo returns, which is fantastic. So we have got some options. 4-0 will be fantastic. If Darwin Núñez and Diogo Jota can score or get onto the score sheet, that'll be amazing. Who do I think will start the game? Well, I think it's going to be Alisson in net. It's going to be Trent Alexander-Arnold on the right. It's going to be Kwanzaa and Virgil van Dijk in central defence. It's going to be Gomez left back, I believe. Yes, it's going to be Gomez left back. It's going to be Maka in the middle of the park holding that CDM role. Endo's going to be rested on the bench and he's going to get fit, maybe come on towards the end. It's going to be Curtis Jones in the centre of the park, and it's going to be Harvey Elliott. Yes, Jones and Elliott are going to play together. Then it's going to be Luis Diaz on the left. It's going to be Diogo Jota up top, and it's going to be Darwin Núñez on the right. That's my starting 11, and I think the Reds are going to go out and they're going to beat Burnley 4-0. It's going to be an amazing game. It should be a comfortable game, but anything can happen in football, and I do not want my reaction video to the game to be me crying because the Reds have lost the game. But until the next time, you never walk alone.